Hi guys, today I have 2 points I want to make. Today is Wednesday, July 19th. The first point I want to make, a good friend of mine, Michael, gave me this analogy. There's people out there who are in the middle of the awakening process, understanding the ways we've been lied to by the powers that were, and they became what's called black-pilled, where everything is bad, the bad guys are in control, everything has an evil bend to it, an evil meaning to it. For example, what's really annoying me these days is the movie The Sound of Freedom. People are looking for ways. Okay, we took a movie that is awakening the entire planet. Jordan Peterson has like 5 million views interviewing Jim Caviezel. This is a good thing. People are understanding that there is an industry that is enslaving small children, and they are looking for connections to the Freemasons. I'm saying that is a specific example of people who have gone too far. Even if it's true, you've gone too far, catch yourself. So my friend Michael said that this is what he called soft pardes. Pardes is a Jewish story of 4 rabbis who went beyond the veil and saw the mysteries of life. Probably aliens, all the truth, everything that we've been researching, they saw it all. 3 out of the 4 rabbis lost their minds. Only Rabbi Akiva came out with his seichel intact, with his consciousness intact, that he didn't go Looney Tunes. Everybody now has the same opportunity who's discovering the truth for themselves. You can catch yourself when you see the truth. You can look at it through the lens of you took the red pill. Are you going to go in the direction of it becoming a black pill, where everything is negative and everything has a connection, and you get a certain hit of dopamine or whatever the biochemical is that makes you feel good every time you hear bad news? You need to be cognizant that this is a rewiring issue in your neurotransmitters that need some attention, and that you feel some kind of thrill in hearing bad news. We've been programmed this way by the bad guys by the news to want to hear more bad news and layer bad news upon bad news. I have beautiful friends who are doing this. I go on chats and I'm like, they are doom scrollers. Michael gave me that word also. They enjoy scrolling for doom and sharing doom and gloom everywhere. I love you guys, but I'm here to tell you, you're losing your minds. Actually, you're going into the parties and you might not come out if you continue to look through this filter that everything is bad. The white pillars understand that this is a movie. The white hats are in control. There was a counter plan enacted when Trump got into office. Even before Trump got into office, I put out a video, and I will share this again to my Telegram and on Facebook, of this general, Steve P., I forget his last name, some Polish last name, where he's describing how Army generals, FBI, and CIA people who saw the evil within all these organizations, saw it firsthand, up close, and decided to take out the swamp and made a counter plan. And they have God on their side, and the time is due for this evil has expired. They have to get off the planet. Okay, this is galactic as well. But just understand that when you're sharing bad news, you're working for the bad guys. When you're taking the movie The Sound of Freedom and looking for ways that the Freemasons brought it to you, you're working for the bad guys, even if there's truth to what you're saying. Do you hear what I'm saying? Even if there's truth, even if there is some kind of, doesn't matter. Every time you're trying to scare people, you're trying to keep people in the fear state, you are not working for the light, even though you're a truther. So I just want to my friends who are doing this, take an accounting within yourselves, pull it back, reel yourself in, understand that if you want to help humanity, you need to be sharing good things, positive things, things that uplift and give courage and give hope, optimism, joy to people. Okay, I know it's been our sport. It's been fun for all of our lives to watch bad news and share bad news, but we have to stop. Okay, that's message number 1. Message number 2 is I had this like feeling of peace come over me, because I hope I can express this thought that came to me. It's not a new thought. I've heard other people say it, but it came to me in a way that my soul and heart and mind understood it fresh for the first time. You know how you could hear things again and again, but then you get this lightning bolt, like, oh, and you understand it so much more deeply. This is the thought, and this is to my fellow starseeds. We came for this. We came for this. We agreed to this. When I think of like people in my family who are not awake, and people at work who are not awake, who I love, who I think should have been awake, and it shocks me to my core that they weren't awake, I say to myself, they didn't sign up for this job. This was a hard job, and when we signed up for it, our souls had no idea the emotional exhaustion it would be to be awake in the sleeping world. I've heard Dolores Cannon say this, that when the souls sign up to come into bodies, they don't understand. They take on all these different challenges in life, and they want to experience everything. They don't understand the depth of the emotion of the human psyche, and how tormented you could be by the depth of emotions that we feel here in these bodies on this plane. So I don't think that we understood exactly what we were signing up for, because it is very lonely. It is very disorienting. It is very, you look batshit crazy to your friends and family. You lose people. It's hard looking crazy. It's hard to be awake in Zombieville. It is extremely, what's a good word? It's exhausting. It is frustrating. It is maddening. It is shocking. You feel detached from reality. There's so many deep emotions that you feel as somebody who's awake in a sleeping world. And I don't think that our souls understood exactly what we signed up for, but it makes me feel so much comfort when I look at people that I expect to have been awake like us, and they aren't. I'm like, oh, they didn't sign up for this. They didn't sign up for this. They have other jobs in life, other soul journeys and goals, and this is something, and be proud of it, that you agreed to something so difficult, to trailblaze, to lead the way for humanity, to detach from fear-based institutions that we have been enmeshed with for hundreds, if not thousands of years, that we're the first ones to say we're done. I shared a great song that my friend Kabbalah Guru wrote about getting into the promised land, leaving the matrix, and the lyrics are amazing, and it's also makes you feel so much less lonely. Even me talking to you right now, I hope it's making you feel less lonely. When I hear other people make videos and they make points that I feel so alone in, I feel so much better hearing them say it out loud is so reassuring. Like, I'm not alone and I'm not crazy, and that's such a lifeline we can give each other right now. And that's really my intention here. I love you guys. Have a great day. Mwah.